An Orange Park woman is out of jail after posting a $150,000 bond on child abuse charges. 29-year-old Christina Worley was arrested after an investigation that started last month. News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier joins us live outside Worley's home in Orange Park. And Eric, neighbors say her husband is an active duty member of the military.
Yes, that is what I am hearing from several neighbors here who say that her husband is in active duty of the military, that they just moved here recently. Now, according to this heavily redacted arrest warrant, the victims in this case are going to be 5 and 7 years old. But at this point, it's still unclear as to whether or not Worley, who is the suspect, is the children's biological mother. Several neighbors living in this Orange Park community tell News 4 Jax that 29-year-old Christina Worley moved to this home with her husband several months ago. Neighbors also confirmed 2 small children moved here as well, and those children, ages 5 and 7, recently became the focus of an investigation that led to child abuse charges filed against Worley. Since she's now out of jail on bond, I showed up at her home to see if she wanted to tell her side of what's been alleged, but I ran into her mother-in-law.
She says no comment.
No comment?
No.
Meanwhile, neighbors who are just now finding out about the allegations say they're shocked.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrifying.
According to this arrest warrant, back on January 13th, Clay County deputies, DCF, and child protection investigators began questioning the 7 and 5-year-old about marks and bruises they received. Although the report is redacted, it states investigators found multiple marks on one of the children's leg, back, and arm. Following that description of what was located on the child's body was a statement in the warrant where investigators say they located a pink stun gun and belt on the kitchen table. The rest of the report states that investigators found dark purple and brown bruises with patterns on both children's legs, indicating they both had been struck with a belt. The bruises appeared to be 3 days old at the time, and according to investigators, both children gave credible statements. The neighbor I spoke with says she never really saw the children, but often heard them in the backyard.
Our kids were excited about other kids in the neighborhood and wanted to play with them. And we actually, thought about maybe going up and letting them play for a while.
Now, our crime and safety expert, Ken Jefferson, says that $150,000 bond that Worley posted is extremely high for 2 counts of child abuse. He says that a bond that high means that investigators found something so extreme that a judge had no choice but to set that bond at 6 figures. Also, as a condition of her bond, she is not to have any contact with those children. Reporting live in Orange Park, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.